Week 1 questions and takeaways from ESPN.com. Where do the Browns go from here after an uninspiring debut for their offense? Watson never got into a rhythm. Offensive line missing Jedrick Wills and Jack Conklin allowed 5 sacks and 21 pressures. 5 sacks, 21 pressures. Those are important. Describe the game in 2 words for the Browns. Same article. They go offensive eyesore. Browns ended the first half with 54 yards of total offense and 1 first down. Eye-popping stat, Watson 2 of 11 on passes that traveled 10-plus air yards. With the arrival of Jerry Jeudy and Ken Dorsey, Browns were hoping for a more dynamic passing game. Jeff, he just didn't. I mean, he didn't look comfortable, and he didn't look like he had a grasp of the offense. And that's not a good thing. That's the most concerning thing for me, because this is an offense that I believe was going to try to play to his strengths, and for him to come out and look like he did, I'm concerned at this point.
Oh, there's no question to not have high concerns right now. I think some of the things that really kind of bothered me was we knew it was going to be a rookie corner. We knew Trayvon Diggs hadn't played in over a year after an ACL injury. My first thought process was, aren't you going to, throw some deep? And, for those who want to blame the offensive line, he certainly had plenty of time. He averaged over 4 seconds with the ball in his hands. So there was time to try to draw things up here, and you try to attack this team vertically to see what they were capable of. It just seemed like everything, again, it's the same thing. It's, the 10 yards or less in between the hashes. And, there were times where guys were open and he gunned at 100 miles an hour, which didn't do anybody any help. The interception where Micah Parsons tipped it, you really want to question why on earth in any way whatsoever is Micah Parsons coming in clean and untouched. If you're going to chip him, you better chip him and chip him well. But 2 interceptions, 5 sacks, 21 pressures. You came away from yesterday and you feel like it's further away than it's probably ever been. And I think that's the thing that's probably deflating for most everybody, myself included. You just kind of have your thoughts of, if that was that, and, we understand, his summer was limited and all of that. And they did say during the game yesterday, which we talked about a lot, that it was all about getting back for September 8th. But, it just was not good enough. And the thing is if this is a team with legit expectations, like winning their division expectations, hosting playoff games expectations, then what you saw yesterday just it's not enough. And it honestly, you wonder, even with, Jack Conklin coming back and whoever may come back, I'm not sure that's going to make up that amount of tremendous difference, from what the effort was that you saw yesterday.